Alright, first off, let me start by saying, yes, sales are going to be slower during this part of the year. That's just how it is. There's less people buying things during this part of the year than there are during Christmas season. But that doesn't mean you can't make sales. Watch my weekend what sold videos and you'll see I'm still making usually around $1,000 profit per weekend during the summer slump or slowdown, whatever you may call it. Yes, sales are going to be slower, but that does not mean you can't make them and does not mean you should just assume that you're not going to be able to sell anything. So in this video, I'm going to go over 5 ways to pump sales through the slow summer season. What's up guys, welcome back into the Millennial Profit. My name's Adam and I'm a full-time reseller. If you're new here, I'll show you all different kinds of ways to make money. So if you like money, hit that subscribe button. Let's dive right in. Number 1, this is one you guys have probably heard me say a million times. This is a way to make sales through a lot of parts of the year. List daily. This will help you in the eBay algorithm immensely. eBay will reward you for listing daily. Even if it's just one item, get something up on your eBay account every single day. I've honestly noticed this works for Mercari as well. Like if you list daily, I seem to make more sales. That obviously makes sense because I'm getting more listings up, so you're going to sell more, but it seems like your items get pushed more the more you list. Now I know a lot of you guys have full-time jobs and you might not be able to list every single day. Here's a tip for you. When you do get some time, draft a bunch of listings and don't push them live. Because on the days that you don't have time to actually list, you have all those listings in your draft bank and you just push a couple live and boom, you've got your listings up for the day. Number 2, Crosslist to as many platforms as you possibly can. Everyone likes to sell on different platforms. I personally use eBay, Mercari, and Amazon at the time being. And anything I have multiples of, I crosslist to eBay and Mercari, and anything I have only one of, I will literally throw on eBay, Amazon, or Mercari, whichever place it's going for the most. But this is also me who has like 5,000 items in my inventory, so it's extremely hard to keep up with. If you're just starting or don't have a ton of items in your inventory, then cross-listing single items honestly isn't that big a deal. Once it sells, you just take it off the other platforms, and I mean the odds of it selling on 2 different places at the same exact time are pretty darn slim. Cross-listing is a must in this game, especially if you want to be full-time, because it's a way to get your listings in front of as many eyeballs as possible. And some people literally only buy stuff on their one platform. This is how people are honestly still able to drop ship, because people literally just don't price check. So get your listings in front of as many eyeballs as you possibly can and cross-list them to as many platforms as you can. Number 3, go through all your active listings and adjust the prices on them. Markets are constantly changing on all of these items. Reselling is like the stock market. Things are going up and down in value. Now obviously if you're selling things like shirts and hats, they're gonna about stay the same. But a lot of things in my inventory are constantly changing in value, and I'll go through once a month and literally just scroll through all my listings for an entire day, adjusting the prices and everything, looking at what things are currently going for and adjusting the prices, whether that may be up, whether that may be down. Sometimes you can have things priced too cheap and you'll see people selling them for $5 or $10 more, like they think they're getting something better because they're spending more. So it's a good thing to every now and then go through all your listings, check your prices, make sure you have them priced competitively, that way you can make some sales. Number 4, going along the same lines, on your stale listings, end them and sell similar. What I mean by stale, listings that are like 3-4 months old and you just don't see them getting a ton of watchers. Views are kind of messed up on eBay right now, but watchers are right. If you see it has 0 or 1 watcher after like a couple months, then you either didn't price it right or like the algorithm just didn't pick it up, so it's time to try it again. End that thing and sell similar. Now you don't want to relist it, and I'll tell you why. 1, if you relist it, it's not going to count towards your daily listings, which another thing you can do if you don't have things to list daily is just end things and sell similar, and that counts. But 2, if the listing didn't work the first time, why would it work again if you relisted the same exact thing? Even if you don't change anything, if you sell similar, it literally acts like it's a brand new listing and it has the chance to go off in the algorithm. So you can do this and adjust your prices as well if you see that they need adjusted. Or sometimes I just do this and list the same exact thing and it'll sell, something that's been sitting there for months, but it just got buried in the algorithm, and this helps give it a little push back up to the top. And number 5, this doesn't really have to do with making sales in the summer slump, more just motivation. Keep on grinding, keep sourcing every single day that you possibly can, and keep stacking that inventory for quarter 4. Like I said earlier, this is going to be the slow sales of the year, but that is okay because we are trying to stack that inventory for quarter 4. Anyone that has been in the reselling game knows how crazy it is from September through December, and that you can run out of inventory very fast. I know a lot of people in my group Bread and Butter last year were like amazed. They had just started and a lot of them had literally run out of most of their inventory, and without inventory you can't make sales. I know we all love quick flips, we all love flipping stuff really fast, but to be consistent in this game you need to constantly source and you need to constantly have inventory. That way you can make sales. If you have the capital, buying physical goods and inventory is a pretty good thing you can do during the summer. A lot of places are having lots of sales and items that you can buy really cheap. We've been cooking a lot of sweatpants, jackets, things like that. Things that people are going to need in the winter, but they're not even thinking about right now. So retailers are putting those things on extreme discounts. And in the winter, you do the same thing for the summer items like flip-flops and different types of things like that. So just don't give up. Keep on trying different things. Hopefully these tips helped you guys out, and keep stacking that inventory for quarter 4. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, you could do so at millennial_profit. You can also check out my cook group, Bread and Butter, first link in the description down below. Don't believe in the summer slump hype. Keep on making those sales. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.